Welcome back to Chain Walk Moonwalk the game. No, we're still in the demon realm, currently having fun with stuff here. I'm trying to figure out where it wants me to go. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so where we left off last time, we got the fire spirit, we fought the demon lord. It's like one of those scripted fights where it's like you have to lose. This is one of my favorite areas, though. It's also the first area you get to when you start the game for the first time. It also has me locked as Xiao Wu, so I'm stuck as him. That's okay, though. He's really pretty. He kind of reminds me of, Zhao Yun from the Dynasty Warrior games. Gotta run. God, my camera. I'm gonna make him fall. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where it wants me to go. It says down. Because I was here. I started here. And then it moved me to here, and now it's down here. I also think there's something wrong with this controller. I've been having problems with the buttons, and it sucks because I just bought this controller not too long ago. I think I bought it in November of last year, or this year. Not November. It was, October, I think. Or was it? No, it was September. And I've been having issues with the camera joystick. In certain games, you'll kind of see it like doing this. Like it's drifting. And then lately when I go to push my share button, I have to like push really hard into the joystick. I don't know. I mean, it sucks. I still have my other controller, but my other controller had like some joystick drifting. Because I'm always pushing the camera joystick in all my games that I play. Particularly like Warriors Retreat 3 Ultimate or some of my other games. Like, I'm always touching the camera joystick. I'm always holding it up or down constantly. And I think that's what's causing it to act up. And then in that game, to use your character's formation skills, I think it's R3, and I click it constantly, repetitively, like really fast. And I think that's what's causing it to break. Where am I meant to go from here? Oh, I see. I didn't see it. These are those fast rocks where I'm gonna have to go down fast. Oh, shit. It gets you high enough above it, and then I guess you're just supposed to jump. Go. Go. Death impending! That was the dumbest shit. I love to become one with the crescent fire ring in the bottom of the soul pit of hell. Yeah, I just need to jump. I just need to... Don't think about it. Just do it. Yep. That's about right. So I gotta wait for the chain to unheat and reheat. So I'm gonna just wait here a minute. There we go. See, if I would have tried, I wouldn't have made it. Now. I do like this. It's interesting, but it's kind of convoluted because it's like, where do I go? It's cool how everything is animated, though. The fact, like, the chains heating and unheating, the fact that you have to get on the rocks. It's interesting. I know parkouring stuff is not for everybody, but it's not really... I mean, it kind of is parkouring, but then it kind of really isn't. It's just jumping from rock to rock. I wouldn't really call that super parkouring. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Because parkouring is like getting from different platforms quickly. This is not quick. This is more like wait for rocks to move. Oh, God. These things really are amazing. Let you stay close to me. Don't look down. I'm looking down. Okay, yo, I'm not afraid of heights. I am. Hold on to me. Hold on to me, girl! Fucking... Can you have your lover's moment somewhere else, please? I'm, like, trying to not die. Am I supposed to jump there? That's too fast. I remember following the rocks before. I think I am. I think I'm supposed to just... Let's see. Maybe. I have to do it fast, because if I don't, forget it. Forget it, right? Man, the demon lord of this area, though, he looks like a fucking Final Fantasy character. If you've seen the last video, he's straight up... Please make it! Oh, God. He's like a Final Fantasy-ish. Fucking... The jump button is the same button to pick up items, so if it looks like I'm struggling, it's probably because I am. So if I go up there... Because my... And now it's saying up. It was saying down before. Procedural generation. I'm losing my damn mind. Shenlong looks different. See, he turned my camera and I missed that rock. Spring God goes fooling around. He doesn't even know that Shenlong the Great Deity looks like. But this one is much bigger than the one in our village. Well, fine. I went to go jump on the rock, but because it turned my camera upwards to make me look at the fucking statue, I missed it. I hate when games do that in games, where they want you to look at something, so they take control of your camera to force you to look at something. It's like, don't fucking do that. Especially in a game like this where I'm waiting for platforms, don't fucking do that. You can just be like, look, a statue. You don't have to force my character's camera to look at it, because that just fucked me up. This rock is too heated, but... Oh, okay. I would have had that jump if it wasn't for that. This rock statue is so huge. Spring Guard of Duzhang. What? Who's there? I am a Lord. Century of Yangbo Spring. As my power was restrained, I had no choice but to attach my remaining spirit to the Shenlong statue. Liao Jinwu. Please forgive us for breaking in, but we have a reason to do it. Never mind. Spring Guard of Duzhang, did those say there's a turbulence in Duzhang Spring? Yeah, he heard it because he was watching the fight. Yes, did Yanbo ever... The same is true with Yanbo, and the turbulence lasted till today, bringing me here. Although Shanglo did his utmost, he was unable to free me, and he's not the Spring Guard. He wasn't able to free me, as he's not the Spring Guard. I read that wrong. Like, he can't free him because he's not a Spring Guard, so he can't do it. When did the turbulence happen? 4 years ago. Same as Duzhang Spring. Why does Yangbo Spring have no guard? The three emperors once agreed to hand over Yangbo Spring to the demon race. The guard shall be appointed by the chief of demons. But let me guess, he never picked one. However, no one would have thought that the demon realm would be divided among the different tribes who mistrust each other, resulting in endless wars among themselves. As a result, there has been no successor after the death of the former Spring Guard. Sometimes I feel like I have to read faster than I think I do, and I screw up lines. I can only wait for the resurrection of the former guard. Resurrection? Is that possible? Sir, we came to the demon realm to investigate the cause of the turbulence in the Nine Springs, and please let us go. This is exactly what I want. You shall be able to enter and leave Yanbo at any time in the future. What the fuck? Many thanks. Just gonna fade to black. He sounds really weak. Centuries of the manifestation of Nine Springs, the century has been bound. It means Yanbo Spring has also been restrained. The turbulence is even more serious than that in Duzhang Spring 4 years ago. Than that in Duzhang 4 years ago. Can't we free him? I'm afraid not. Did Changlo leave in order to deliberately lead us to Yangjinglu? Yeah, he did. If so, then he is not as harsh as he looks. Let's go. The Demon Realm area unlocked. After flying him out, press L1 and R1 to switch between human and demon realm. What? What the fuck? So located underneath the heaven pit of Miao area, Duzheng area is home to all poisons and antidotes in the world, perfectly representing the principle of generation and restraint. The malaria air is overflowing in the Duzheng spring. Many rare poisons are entrenched here, and precious herbs are also everywhere. Qianyang village has guarded the springs for generations. When the spring veins moved irregularly, Qianyang village migrated with it. In order to avoid the chief from losing his original intention of reigning for too long, the village selects new chief candidates every 4 years and let them go to the heart of the spring to undergo tests. Of course, the new spring guard became the village chief. A few years ago, the unexplained turbulence of Duzheng Spring caused the death of the best candidate of guard. Yeah, the guy that was in love with Sang Yo's aunt. In order to avoid losing more elites, villagers suspended the tests and the selection of the new chief until the truth comes out. So this is the one we're at now. There's 9 springs, but I've only been to 2 of them. Or Reihai is one. I remember Reihai specifically. It had to do with water or something. It was the one that was bound to the twins in Sword and Fairy 6. The girl who tried disguising herself as a brother. They're like, Brother Zhao Yan, but it's really a girl. Even my other friend, he was like, you could tell that's a girl. When he watched the videos for the first time, he was like, bro, what is this? He's right. I knew she was a girl too. I just played along and kept calling her him. But I knew she was a girl. Because if you read the mangas. Anyway. The spring located in the Demon Realm, which is the hottest place in the world, the source of the true fire of the earth veins. During the War of the Three Races, the ancient ancestor of the demons monopolized it, and exclusively used it to forge swords. Later, demons continued to monopolize this spring, making it the most important source of spiritual power in the Demon Realm. It's the lifeblood of the Demon Realm. Shouldn't it be race too then? After the demon race, monopolized the Yanbo, Spring Guard was originally recommended by all the tribes, but then the realm gradually disintegrated and tribes thereof became hostile to each other. I have a lot of air in me and I can't read without it acting up. So it is difficult for the successor to be selected. In order to reduce the massive killing and prevent Yanbo Spring from being destroyed, Chonglo closed Yanbo Spring. Liu Junwu, the center of the Yanbu Spring, when the turbulence occurred a few years ago, the Yanbu Shield was destroyed, causing chaos and trapping Liu Junwu in the Shenong statue in the spring, which also gradually attenuated Yanbu's spirit air. Liu Junwu has been waiting for the reunion of the former Spring Guard, and he can only ask Chonglo for assistance. Although Chonglo, not the Chonglo, is powerful, he is not a Spring Guard after all, so he cannot fix or mobilize the power of the Yanbo seal. Guess what he's saying. He's like, he's not a guard, so he can't do nothing, bro. 9 springs have different functions, among which Reihai dominates the power of life. Located in the world of common people, I can't read, providing abundant water for the places it passes by. Hundreds of years ago, the guard of Reihai, out of the interests of his own clan, used his soul as a pile to pin Reihai in a desert with blood, forming an oasis there and benefiting the whole clan. As a punishment, the soul of the guardian is imprisoned in Reihai forever, and the newly born babies of his clan are mostly twins. The guardian's soul will reside in a twin and share the longevity with the other. Thus, most twins die young. Until a few years ago, the guardian lifted the soul pile by neutralizing the blood spell, and slaughtered all his immediate relatives in the clan. Since then, Reihai started to flow again. Before his soul dissipated, the guardian gave the key of the ring of Reihai to the successor. So that's spoilers for Sword and Fairy 6. The twins, Zhao Yan and the other one, he went psycho and had sealed their family with a blood seal. That's why when he meets Zhao Yan's brother, I can't remember his name, her brother, he had like a feminine name, I can't remember, because I haven't played that game in like probably 8 or 9 months, so I've forgotten what their names were. So I only focus on like the main characters. I forgot what the hell his name was. I mean, he's a main character, but you don't play as him or nothing. But if I remember correctly, he winds up dying, and he passed the keyring on to Salyan, and that's when she reveals that she's really a female. But I haven't gotten to that part in the game yet, so it's spoilers. I already know about it, but for people that are watching that, I don't want to say too much. But for me, I know. That's interesting to me, because I know what that is. Like, that gives it away. Don't frickin' do that. As the figurative incarnation of Nine Springs, sentries cooperate the Spring Guard to protect springs from inside out. Spring Guard may have interactions. It should be Spring Guards may have alternations or absences, but the sentry will always be there, protecting the spring even without the guard. What I feel like, because it's translated from Chinese to English, there's some things that are translated wrong. Basically what this is trying to say is there are sentries that protect the springs alongside the guardians. And if the guard happens to not be present, the sentry stays there anyway to protect the spring even with or without the presence of the guardian. So like the guardian doesn't have to be there constantly because the sentry will be there to protect it in their place. Oh my god. That was a mouthful. Because I'm trying to like think of like how do I retranslate this in English. I hope I didn't miss a landscape point. Because it's outside, like up well, hold on, where am I facing? See how my camera it's my joystick. So it says I'm looking at it. It's probably up there on the cliff somewhere. I guess it wants me to go here. Go through Yanbo. Yeah, it's slowly moving. Yeah, I think it's up there on the outside cliff, the lookout point. Just load in my face, why don't you? So this is what I was talking about in the last video, because after I fought the fire guard, this fire spirit, and it had me still as Bai Moching, I was like, that's weird. Normally it defaults me back to Yue Xingqiu. That's why I was freaking out that it let me stay as her. Because normally after boss fights, it defaults you back to the first girl. And it didn't that time. I thought I have to freaking sneeze. I can't. There it is. I think my allergies have been acting up. I've been sneezing really badly since yesterday. And I've been having mucus issues, and that's why I get air trapped. It's also because I'm drinking soda. Cola puts a lot of air in me, and I'm like, ugh! I don't want to burp loudly. That's rude, so I try to do it quietly. That's why sometimes when I'm reading, I have to stop talking for a second. The fiery surface of the earth, the swaying chains, and the ancient pictures on the stone walls. Together, this is the Yangbo Spring, which is located in the Demon Realm. There is a huge statue of Shen Nong at the heart of Yanbo Spring, which was created by the beast who exhausted their resources, symbolizing the noble status of the beast deity. Okay. I can't pull up my map sometimes. Like, I've clicked it fucking 5 times, but because he's too close to that, I guess that's where I go. Is there something behind me, though? My hand itches. Oh, I'm having so many disturbances. Okay, I can't, yeah. I do like this area, though. Like, this I think this is unique. I've never seen another game that does that. Genshin has some fade-outs like this, where, like, something will melt away and turn into something else, but I've never seen another game who has it perpetually, permanently as a damn thing in the area in which you're in. It's not even stated what that's supposed to be. We're in the Demon Realm, but is that like their sun? What is that? You know what I mean? It's not a moon, definitely. It has to be like a sun, but it's not really providing much light. It's still hella dark over here. I feel like I'm in fucking Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor bullshit. Hold on. What does this lead to? They have pathways. I think this is where I came from at the beginning of the game. It's so dark, though. I am struggling to see. Yeah, I think this is where he came from when I was here the very first time. I vaguely remember it though, because he was like up on a pathway and I ran here. It is interesting how he stated that. He was like, Changyo was the one who banished me to the human realm. Because when he came here, he stole his sword, which was needed. Changlo, I seem to know this name. I heard the name from the disciple of Shansu sect. He seems to have some connection to the monster locking tower there. Yeah, that thing we were trying to break. Lord of the Demon is quite busy, huh? We almost see him everywhere. No, we don't. This is the second time I've ever seen him since the beginning of the game. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Instead of the why are you running meme, it should be the what are you talking about? What are you talking I don't need to talk to that little thing. It's a mini game. I don't have time for that. Ain't no one got time for that. I think it's what the yeah, it's there. Hold on. Let me see. Is there anything? Sometimes at the end of these passageways, I think they hide stuff. Why would they? Why? Why would you do that? So, like, do you want to get closer to the edge of tomorrow? More like get closer to the edge of hell. I love to visit the Hell Springs. Don't you? No. No. Oh god, please don't be some elaborate puzzle shit that I have to do. Every time I see shit like this in games, I'm like, oh. It is, it definitely is. It's probably like, hit the button to match this, to match that. Oh no. Look at it. It's definitely... either it's not or it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not, because my objective is past it. Okay, maybe it's just here to look cool. I don't know. What a big furnace. Don't touch anything in the demon realm. I know, I'm not a curious small kid anymore. Oh, because I walked over. Don't be walking over things! He literally just said not to touch it. If they're over there walking over the flat parts, which you could probably push something in, what the f... I'm just trying to see if there's things hidden, but this area is very dark. I can't see too well. Like, it's really hard to see. These flowers. That's cool. Would you even be able to touch them? They're pure fire flowers. They almost look like the flowers that are in Lumine's hair in Genshin Impact. Oh dear. That's cool. I'm stuck on these obsidian rock hexagonal bullshits. Ugh, I get a little bit of lag slightly when I'm moving the camera. It's a force field. Should I break the seal here? No, as the sentry said, there's still a tribute thing on with 3. Let's proceed with caution. Are there any other ways? Do you remember this strange furnace we saw just now? Could it be the key to removing the force field? I was right. Ugh! Fierce War is the sound of the song that's playing right now, but I have the music turned low because the music is copyrighted in this shit. It's kind of more like Mortal Kombat music. I mean, you could vaguely hear it. I just have to keep it low because I've been having to edit out music in my previous videos and I got tired of doing it. Did it work? Nothing happened. Let's look around and see if there are any other clues. It's dark in here though. I just barely noticed the markings on the wall just then on the left. Look like some fucking tribal shit. Like, on that other wall over there. What is it? Miss Bai, did you find anything? Here, the spiritual power of the flames is very strong, and there are also many high-quality minerals around. I should be able to good place to forge weapons. Indeed, during the ancient war of the 3 races, Yanba Spring was an arsenal of demons. Was the arsenal of demons. Really? Arsenal, ancient arsenal. Demons are ferocious and warlike. Since it is an arsenal, why would they seal it again now? Forging demon weapons consumes much gun with spiritual power. In order to avoid a crisis, there should be threat in their survival. The demons have reached a consensus to close this arsenal. I have to read really fast. What's more, it's guarded by the Lord of the Demon. No one dared to trespass. That being the case, then I guess the central furnace is a tool for forging weapons? Yeah, it's He's like, I'm not even gonna answer that. She's really cute and innocent, like. I just don't know why her outfit defaulted back. Yeah, I'm stuck as him, that's why. And I see characters like her and they look really cute and innocent. It's like you get this feeling where it's like you feel like you want to protect them. But she's like capable of protecting herself. Where are the... Oh, he's all the way outside. Bro, what is this? Yo, did you find anything? Shuo, look at those 2 big fireballs. Yes. This is supposed to be one of the 9 springs, yet there are 2 big fireballs here. Yanbo is the source of earth and fire. These are the lava of the pure spiritual power of Yanbo. 9 springs have different forms. If you are curious, you can go to the other springs through spirit veins. That won't work. There are spirit guards and sentries protecting 9 springs. We may not have luck on our side the next time. But you just said now is lava is the spiritual power of Yangbo. Could it also be the key to removing that force field? Yeah, there is 2. There's one in the sky and one below. If you look at it, the one below is dark. If I can find it. See, that one's dark. And that one's light. It's like yin-yang. I bet you what he's talking about is he wants to flip it. Like, that one becomes dark and that one becomes light. Like, flip it backwards, upside down power. It's like symbolism for yin-yang. That's why I said it's not a moon. It's the one that was below me. That's what I was trying to hint at. I probably should have just said that. I've been here before, I would know. That is some golden shit. Man, I'm already hot because my roommates have the heater blasting, and being in this area with all this lava feels like it's making me hotter. I'm dying. Dire cells markings. What are you looking at, senior sister? This mural on the wall, but time has eroded it away, and only some remaining parts are left. This one seems to depict the war of 3 races. Look at that lady's long hair and also her spirit. Don't you think this goddess looks like Qiyu? Qiyu was the chief of new deities, and she had indeed joined the battle back then. But at that time, Qiyu was Demon's enemy. Why did they paint her here? Not sure. If the mural is more intact, we might get more clues out of it. Should be if the mural was. According to Yo and Miss Bai, the lava in the furnace here should be the key to opening the gate. The murals mentioned by Senior Sister also seem a little bit strange. I better find some clues around the furnace. So the lava is drawn out using the mechanisms around the furnace. The key is how to lead the lava into the furnace. Just throw up the magic sword. That's the sword he lost. How am I doing that? I clearly don't have it anymore. That's the one that the guy stole from me. Okay. Perhaps the lava must arrive at the same time to activate. Oh. Yeah, that sword he's dropping is the one he lost. Did I not do this one? I thought I did. Wait. Oh, maybe I need to get them to stop here. I think I see. Hold on, let me get the other ones first. I see what I'm doing wrong. No, because this one, I see. This one takes longer to get there. So, do this one first. I might have waited a little too long. Yeah, I waited too long. Now, maybe? Okay, hold on. Let me just get them all to that final point. That's probably what I have to do. So this one's further away, so let's start that one. No. It didn't really... I guess I got it. Kind of looked like I did it wrong. So much lava, so much wow. Oh, now the murals are glowing. This game, you have to give it a minute. If you try to rush it, it'll break. Check the murals. I don't know why that lava noise is so freaking loud. It's like all I can hear now. Yeah. Having to jump like an idiot. Read it. What is this? Ancient text. Ancient times, 9 springs. Shennong, the great deity, was born with 9 springs, which served as the convergence of spring veins in heaven and earth. 9 springs nourish everything in the world. Beasts are subjects of the great deity, thriving thanks to the blessings from Lord Shennong. However, creatures increased greatly in the world, becoming even more dependent on 9 springs. 9 springs were dredged by Lord Shennong, the creator of beasts, so 9 springs should therefore exclusively belong to us. Okay, because I guess it's the races where they start fighting, like, oh, they don't belong to you, but Shennong wanted the springs to belong to everybody, but the races didn't see it that way. I guess it makes sense. I'm dying. Hold on. Hold on. Man, hold on. There's like really something to me. Oh my god, what is the problem? Something in my throat's choking me. Both humans and deities covet the 9 springs. We beasts vow to defend. I think it's like mucus hugging the wall inside my throat and it's choking the shit out of me. Like I've drunk 3 different things just now and I can still feel it on the inside of the left side. Both humans and deities covet the 9 springs. We beasts vow to defend our spring. Humans are afraid of wars. We don't fear this race. However, the deities are powerful, making them a strong enemy. Okay. It's like we don't fear humans, they're afraid of us. This pathing is... Also because it's so hot in here, I feel like the air itself is suffocating me. And then where I'm sitting, I'm not too far from my heater, and it's just too much heat. Chief of new deity Qiyu, the heaven goddess. Ah, Qiyu. Sorry. Chief of New Deity, Kuyu, the heaven goddess, is a powerful general. Holding her long cloud spear, she led the New Deity soldiers to battle and defeated us many times. We beasts admire strength. Though she is the enemy general, she deserves our respect. There is no greater glory than fighting against a strong foe. Man, it's so hot I'm dying. It was the deity territory centered on the divine tree, suspending in the air and close to the earth. After the war between human and deity, Fuxi lifted the divine tree as well as the as the deity territory up to the heaven. Since then, the deity realm shall not interfere with the land unless being violated. There are two types of deity. The original deity created with Fuxi's spiritual power, and the new deity created with the fruit of the divine tree, which is, I believe, that's where Shiwu comes from. That's why he was in the form of an apple. And Yue Xingshu, she bit into it. And that's how she formed a bond with him, because I guess where she bit the apple, the mark turned out to be on his neck. It's kind of weird. Oh, I gotta keep stretching. Oh. The former is small in number and powerful, thus being arrogant, harsh, and ruthless. They have lived in the heaven for a long time. I don't know why it should be the. It just should be in. For a long time and became intolerant of the turbidity of the land. While the new deity are not troubled as divine tree itself is growing out of purity and turbidity. I feel like divine is wrong there. The population of new deity is large and young, but with relative low status. After deity have kids, or should be children, they will no longer be immortal. The chosen children are growing very slowly, which will make the deity unsustainable. If left uncontrolled, deity will decline. Therefore, love is strictly prohibited, and any violators will be imprisoned for life. Their kids are the taboo of the deity realm. So basically what happens if two deities mate and have a child only grows by siphoning the power from both of their parents, and that's why their parents die, because they become humans, as where their child becomes immortal. It's like a power transference. It's like they're immortal, but when they have children, they lose their immortality, and it goes to the child instead. That's what happened to that other kid, the one we were trying to save. I forgot his damn name. He's the one that Owl Shu is using as a vessel. That's what happened to him. He's a child of a deity, of two deities. That's why his parents are imprisoned, and so is he. The deity realm has strict disciplines with distinct hierarchy. From top to bottom, namely the Emperor of Heaven, Elder Lord, Higher Deity, and Ordinary Deity. Since the retreat, the Emperor of Heaven. Elders were ruling the deity realm, headed by Jiotian Xiangnu. Original deity are all above Higher Deity in position, because it's the way it's translated. Kuyu, Chief of New Deity, is also a higher deity. She's powerful and good at fighting, defeating beasts for many times, and is admired by many deity soldiers. As the most prestigious goddess among new deities, she is the bravest soldier with a lone cloud spear. She is highly respected even in the enemy camp. Okay, the demon race is the only race in the 6 realms that will not enter reincarnation after death. The new demons will have racial gifts. After the death, the power marble of demons will scatter for many years. However, power marble is also a shortcut to improve the cultivation. Some demons will absorb others' marbles before these marbles get concentrated after scattering. That is such weird. The way it's translated, I feel like that's not what they're trying to say. That's not what they're trying to say. Like, it's translated, you gotta give it a break. It's hard to translate things from different languages. Like, you're trying to translate Chinese to English. I feel like you're gonna have a typo eventually. I get what they're trying to say, it's just worded funny. That's why I'm stuttering over it. I'm like, the deity from the heaven, when it should just be heaven. And it keeps saying, like, the deities, like, ugh. Like, I get what they're trying to say, it's just worded funny. This war wreaked great destruction upon the realms, and all beings suffered from it. We beasts lost a majority of our numbers. More than half of the deities were killed or injured, and only 1 of 10 of humans survived. Oh my god. In the end, obeying the order from Choyo, Chief of Beasts, we migrated to the demon realm. We swore... We are born for battle, and shall die for battle. That's all the words I can recognize. Scary, the demon race is too terrifying. Why didn't the 3 emperors put a stop to it before the 3 races went to war? At the end of the war, Nuwa mended the sky and saved the world, but after that, no one knows where she's gone. Shenlong used a large portion of his power to protect the Ninth Priest and opened the access to the demon realm before he disappeared. The Emperor of Heaven went into deep meditation and never cared about the affairs of the realms ever since. At the time, the 3 races have already accumulated too many blood feuds against each other. Even if the 3 emperors intervene, I'm afraid even they wouldn't be able to stop the inevitable. War. Why must there be wars? Can't everyone just live in peace? You know, that's how I feel about everyday real life. What are these words? 3 emperors also made a promise to stop wars. Anyone restoring war would be condemned by 3 races. Is this an agreement after the war? This should have been the agreement from the very beginning. But by the end of the war, the 3 races utterly hated each other. They have long forgotten this agreement, or the agreement. This wars eventually resulted in a situation where the deities sealed heaven from outsiders, the beasts migrated to the demon realm and became demons, and the human realm stayed in a state of flux. 3 races knew that they had committed a grave mistake, therefore after the war they started to once again obey the initial agreement of the 3 emperors, setting barriers between the 6 realms, redefining the ownership of 9 springs. I'm gonna just quit.
魔族对人间的几次行规模动荡，人族上海命令，为引起神界震动。
I have too much air and I keep having to stop to break and I can't. You'll have to pause it to read it. This mural turned out to be the key to open the gate. I lost that whole 3 sentences that he said because it took me too long to read it. Covenant of 3 Emperors. It's hard when they don't give me enough time to read. You throw out a huge ass paragraph like that, I can't read it in 3 seconds, bro. It sucks for me, like I want to read it, but I just can't, because it takes me too long to read it in English. Like he says it really fast in Chinese, but in English, I can't say it that fast. Like it only stayed up for like maybe 5 seconds before it was gone. At the beginning of creating different races, Fuxi considered that if the 3 emperors intervened in lives in the world, they might be against the principle of balance. Therefore, the 3 emperors vowed not to intervene in any disputes, and anyone making mischief would be condemned by the 3 races. After thousands of years of war, the world was bathed in blood. Nuwa died, Shenlong disappeared, and Fuxi regretted. In order to permanently cease fire, 3 races renewed the covenant of the 3 emperors. Blood. Okay. Oh, these are enemies. I don't know why I was so slow to react to that. What the fuck? Oh man, mind lag. Okay. Am I still locked to him? No, I'm not. Okay. Team leader. I am now cute and adorable. I don't know why my mind was so slow on that. Probably because I was trying to look at my mini-map and I was thinking about my mini-map, or about checking my map, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, these are enemies. I don't know why I reacted like that. That was like the slowest reaction to anything. Oh, my spells come out slow. I need to use ice powers when I'm down here. Using fire against fire kind of seems not ideal. I just have a lot on my mind. I can't read text. I have a lot of air in me because I'm drinking pop, and that's what cola. I only drink Coca-Cola, and it puts air in me really bad, and I can't be burping loudly. I don't even do that when I'm by myself. I do it quietly. That's the point, is when I'm trying to read, it's building up air in my chest, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta stop for a minute. But not only that, though, I can't read a huge paragraph like that in 5 seconds. I just can't. I feel like I have to read slow so that people really understand what I'm reading, and so that I understand what I'm reading. What the fuck are these wine tree thingies? What, huh? Come on. In the middle? Did you see him fall? Where did he fall from? I am a master of falling from the ceiling. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh, my game be loading psychotically, man. It's been doing that to me in a lot of games I play. I was playing, I always play Ultimate, everybody knows that. But I was playing it the other day and they kept dropping characters on me when I go to teleport, because it loads you in mid-air. And it kept dropping them on me. I think it dropped Neza and Hanbi on me multiple times. It's fucking ridiculous. We can reach the destination. By the way, Shivu, haven't you been able to have you been to Yanbo before? You must be familiar with this place. I reached the center of Yanbo directly with the help of Chun-Zi's sword. I've not been anywhere else. Such a good sword. How could you lose it to Kuyu? What a pity. Kuyu didn't steal it though. Changlo stole it. Maybe we find a chance to steal the sword back? Too dangerous, isn't it? Yo, are you kidding? Why are you there? Yes, of course, I was joking. Don't take it too seriously. Why are you there? Chiwu. He loves to do that to me. I'll be turning the camera and look at that. They just load in. It freaks me the fuck out. What are you doing? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I beg you. It does that. It's like the same thing that Dynasty Warriors 9 does, where they have NPC characters or any other character. They have this thing where they have like a tracer to your player character marker, and it will drop that said character on top of your current character's location to help you so that they don't get stuck in the environment. It makes sense why it's programmed like that, but it does freak you out sometimes when you turn around, they're suddenly in your freaking face. Like, look at that. Look at him. Look at him staring at me. What are you? Maybe fire? They have armor. That armor's bullshit. You can hear my attack hitting it. It's not. It's hello. The power of lightning! This is my strongest attack. It is. I'm not making a joke. Look at that. I'm hitting it. My cards are breaking in his armor, bro. This isn't fair. Ow. Man, he hits like a fucking truck. Help me. Help, please. Why are they gone? Well, let's fight it by yourself. Alright, I will do it. I've got the power of ice, wind, fire, and lightning. Fuck. Take it. Why are you just in my face suddenly? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. You can tell I'm getting stressed out or annoyed because my voice will start breaking. Man, it's so dark in this cave. What is that? I like these crystals. They look like blood crystals. They look, to me, they look like they would taste like cherries. Cherry candy. What is this? I'm invisible Yangba, but I really only want to taste a failure. Are you okay? Do you need help? What's wrong with you? This sword looks important, but it just isn't. Do you want to cook? Stop loading behind me, bro. I swear to fucking God. What is... I have issues with that in real life with men. And I don't like when they come up behind me like that. I've been through a lot of fucked up shit in my life, so when men come up behind me, I get really uncomfortable. It's like I get like this feeling up my spine where it's like, I don't feel comfortable around men when I'm alone with them. When they show up on me like that, I get really uncomfortable. Insufficient. Oh, it's because of this, right? Maybe. Yeah. It's a cute little bottle.
竟能如此处理，
Awesome.
别人竹签不能吃，为什么要放在你们一起煮呢？
为了方便拿取，串成了一串串的，
Clever
设计得
design.
很巧妙呢。
Sun-kissed berry lemonade, bro. The wine is made of osmanthus. Zhongli? Zhongli? What? I'm dying. It's a Genshin Impact reference for people who don't get it. Zhongli is the Geo Archon, the Geo God in Genshin, and he has this line where he's like, Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? And that's why I started dying. With refreshing scent, it's said that the wine is also loved by a concubine in the previous dynasty. If you add more water in it, you will lose your shit. I don't know why I said that. That's not what I was gonna say. I was like, it's a Zhongli reference. Why is there a Zhongli reference in this game? What the fuck? Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why love to appear out of nowhere? What? Fucking... Please don't be behind me. I'm gonna lose my shit. Shit. Okay, he's over there. Maybe I can take them. I feel like I'm leading to a boss and I want to try to reserve my items because if I die, it's gonna be dumb. Hey! What are you? What are you? Fuck. Ah, so much damage! Alright, hold on. A power of wind and bullshit. Yeah, I better stick to my ice spells. Hold on, let's see, what are you? It is said that it is a relative of Pichu, the ancient auspicious beast, and was sent to the lower realm for eating the flamestone of deities. It can be full up only by eating fire ores, and the scales of its body will also transform into flames. Before the seal of the ninth spring, it was attracted to Yangbu Spring by a large amount of ore. Later, it was captured by other tribes to search for ores. It is timid but nimble. After years of contact with demonic miasma, it finally became a demon. It will take the initiative to attack when it sees a rare ore. Change state. And then the Indigo Alma, it was a monster produced by the sacrifice during the War of Three Races, and conscious grievances gave birth to the spirit wearing armor, generating the blue-faced appearance with horrible fangs. I thought it said horrid. Which, same thing, I guess. It is very sensitive to the will to fight, and will subconsciously join the battle, and uses the Alma to attack the invaders. Soon after being defeated, it will be reborn due to the spiritual power of the Yangbo Spring. It can fight forever. Ah, yeah. Don't you love that bullshit? The family of the flame rats that feed on flame grass lives in lava. The hot fur protects its innards. The rat will quickly die after the inner abdomen is wet. The volcano in the Lanli area is its most ideal place to live. I don't know, bro. Kind of looks psychotic. I like these burners. There's another word for them. Braziers? I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Do, 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 do. Oh, huh? That was a flower. I thought it was a enemy. Me. I don't have to fight everything, so maybe I shouldn't. You son of a bitch! Bastard. I was gonna go past you, but then he decided to be an asshole. I take so much damage from that. God, that fucking sucked. Bullshit. Like, she's taking a hell lot of damage. I'm wasting a lot of my healing items, and I haven't even got to the fucking boss yet. Look at how far I still have to go. Look at this shit. What are these now? Can I just avoid them? Well, I'm probably gonna have to fight them, right? So I can put them in my list. Yeah, my ice powers are fucking over top. They're over the top. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of my health items being down here. I should be careful. That's kind of why when I was in that village, I went crazy and started buying a bunch of healing items, because I knew that that was going to happen. In the last video, I believe. Is there something here? Yeah. The meteorite! Please stop appearing behind me. Stop it. Is that just a texture? Do you see that? What the yeah, look at the fire lava. Look at the edge over there. It just ends. You see how it's like cut out and it doesn't actually go anywhere? Is that supposed to look like that, or is it glitched? Well, I don't give a shit. I'm sure making backgrounds is hard. I'm not gonna get mad over that. I'm pretty sure somebody else playing this game would be like, that's bullshit. See how that lava just stops? Well, I think it's what it is they don't expect the players to stop and actually look, but I'm one of those people who do. I like the light rays coming through the ceiling, or if you call that a ceiling. I don't know, I like to look at the environments in games I play. I mean, somebody obviously put in a lot of work to make that shit, so I always do stop and look. You're gonna freak me out, Shiwu, please don't. There was one time I was playing by myself and I wasn't recording and he came up on me and it freaked me the ever fuck out. Han Shui, I like that name, it's cute. The Han Shui Spring, located in the Forgotten World, can reveal the state of life of the world's spirits and record the birth and death of all life. The notebook recording life and death in the ghost world is the projection of the Han Shui. A giant flower tree grows in the spring and is full of life lotus. No wonder why I liked it. I kind of fucking figured it was connected. Representing the many creatures in the world. Every time the flower blooms, a life is born. Every time the flower withers, someone passes away. An ordinary withered or lotus flower falls into the water, dissolves, then is reborn on the branch, indicating the reincarnation of life. If the life lotus falls into the water but floats, it means the person still clings to the former life and refuses to reincarnate. Once the floating life lotus drifts too far away from the Han Shui flower tree, the soul can no longer enter the reincarnation and will be scattered. Huh. I guess while I was reading that, enemies floated in. Yeah. My spell's not... I hit that from a distance. The only thing about using her, you have to wait for your spells to recharge. They have a cooldown on them, so you gotta be careful when using her. You can't just spam shit, in other words. I do like her though, because her spells are pretty overpowered, and I've been working on her, leveling her up a lot, so. Maybe not. Just his crit drop. Okay. I gotta keep saving every so often, so I'm like picking up items and stuff. Do you ever get that suddenly sometimes where it feels like underneath your tongue in your mouth, it feels like it starts itching? Just randomly. Where am I supposed to... I see where the path wanted me to go. Did I go the wrong way? I guess you're supposed to make my own path. Man, she's so loud for a second. That hurt my ear. Oh, fuck. I guess I'm just supposed to fall. I don't know. Why was she so loud for that instant? Don't do it. Ow!